welcome to Match of the Day, and it's our very first derby match. West Ham United against their near London neighbours, Tottenham Hotspur. And if we have a look at the West Ham United side, you'll notice that it is not the team that won the FA Cup at Wembley in May, because there are changes at centre-half, where Peters is in instead of Brown, and at outside right, where we have Seeley instead of Braybrook. But nevertheless, it's the same team that beat Wolverhampton 5 goals to 0 here at Upton Park on Monday. Now, moving over to the Tottenham Hotspur team, the first position we look for is right back. There was a grave doubt about whether Cyril Knowles, their new fullback, would be able to play, but he passed a fitness test before the match, and Bill Nicholson said he's okay, so he goes into the side, and not Peter Baker. Well, that's the lineup of the two teams, and now for his comments, here's Wally Barnes.
Well, Kenneth, the match is as good as the weather. We're in for a perfect afternoon, but this afternoon, the two interesting things for me. Bobby Moore, the West Ham captain, is going to be in direct opposition to Jimmy Greaves. This should be a fascinating duel. And of course, at the other end of the park, you're going to have Norris Norman, the England centre-half, in opposition to Johnny Byrne, the England centre-forward. So these two facets alone will be interesting enough to watch for me this afternoon anyway.
And I don't know whether you heard that optimistic remark on the public address that there's still some room. There's hardly any room in this ground. A packed house will be forever blowing bubbles any second now when we kick off the match of the day, West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham United, 1 goal to kick off. And the excitement really at fever pitch now. There's Johnny Byrne, there's Mr. McCabe, the referee from Sheffield, George McCabe, one of the best in the business, just checks his watches, and West Ham kick off against Tottenham Hotspur. So much talent on the field today. This should be a sparkling game, because matches between these two clubs often produce a lot of goals. And here comes young Sissons. And now a chance for West Ham in these closing opening seconds. And a fine save by Jennings. He can be hurt. I think he got a boot on his hand. A very fine, daring save by Pat Jennings, the Irish international goalkeeper. Happily enough, Jennings all right again. A free kick to Tottenham. And free kick to Tottenham again. And it's Jones. No, Jones not going to take it. It's going to be left to Norman, the centre half-back. And in comes Jones. Not much danger there, because a couple of Tottenham forwards were offside. Now here's Byrne. It's classy centre forward, and Knowles is after him, number 2. And he's fouled him. Knowles fouled Byrne. Now you'll probably notice this very dark shadow on your screen. This unfortunately is caused by the sun being right above the stand. It's the shadow of the roof of the stand that you can see. Fortunately, we can do little about it. We're very sorry about it. Who's going to take the free kick? Byrne, no more. Oh, a lovely move, and it's Knowles intercepting it. Now, away come Spurs. There's Dyson. So far it's West Ham on top. Now Sissons, number 11. And Knowles once again moving that one out to Mullery. And certainly lots of excitement in these opening minutes, most of it around the Tottenham goal. Now, Bovington, but a little too strong with that one. No wind to trouble anyone, just the sun and the heat. Throw to Spurs. Into Beale. This is Boyce. Boyce to Bond. And a foul. Notice Norman leaning on Byrne and pushing him. So it's a free kick to West Ham. Bond probably going to take this one and float it high into the penalty area. He's an expert at this. Norman who gets it away. Mullery to take the throw for Spurs. Jones. West Ham's ball. Moore. Hurst to Sissons. West Ham certainly playing lively, entertaining football. Peters penalised then for pushing Saul, jumping into his back. I think we'll have to have a chorus of "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles" to sharpen the West Ham forwards into getting a goal. Henry with a free kick for Spurs. Sissons once again. Notice Burkitt coming on his left. Here's Burkitt. To Boyce. Burkitt continuing to go forward. It's a bad one. Well, it's Dyson. Dyson number 11 going back to outside left, so the wingmen have been re-switched. Byrne, the West Ham centre forward. Chasing up with him is Norman, urging his men forward, urging his men forward. Mullery, finding Dyson. It's Greaves. Spurs were in possession. Sensible bit of refereeing. Henry finding Jones. Sissons. Clouds of dust rising now and then as the players turn quickly. Shows how dry the ground is. This is Hurst. Oh, beautiful ball to Byrne. He scored. And there's Johnny Byrne, West Ham and England centre forward. Put West Ham in the lead 1-0. The goal brilliantly made by his inside left Jeff Hurst. Well, the noise almost deafening here at Upton Park. Throw to West Ham. This is Moore. Byrne again. Hurst. Oh, that's a critical shot. And Jennings caught unawares, I think. Sissons with the corner. Back to Peters. 5 minutes to go for half-time. Spurs still trailing West Ham by 1 goal to 0. They get a free kick. Jones bundled off the ball. Norman taking a kick. Peters to Moore. Master footballer is Bobby Moore. Up now with Byrne, and there's Seeley streaking in. Seeley taking the throw. Now Bond, this could be dangerous. Hurst and Sissons waited in the middle. Mullery there to cut it off. Henry. That's a real up and under, isn't it? That's out with Greaves. That is Norman coming up with the attack. Out of Jones. This is Greaves. Always use these short balls from goal kicks, pushing them out of the penalty area. Jones to Saul. It's Dyson. Oh, Dyson kidding Bond. Not under the ball, but Standard's head nearly went into the back of the crowd there. This is the Tottenham roar starting. Their supporters can sense a goal. Greaves is the corner kick taker in chief of the Tottenham team. And Hal Jones missed that, I think. Stanner was just touched it. That's up with Sissons. This is Byrne taking over. Moore coming up to join in the fun. Here's Moore. Can't run with the stop it. Corner kick at one end, of the next second we have a corner kick at the other end. Sissons to take this one for West Ham. Hurst getting it back to Bond. Oh, Dyson, that was a careless one. Bond again. Foul there, unless you're a West Ham supporter. Byrne had to move quickly and obviously fell over Norman. And throw to West Ham. It'll be time any second. Bovington getting that ball through to Moore. Now to Hurst. Moore again. Another careless one. Huh? Greaves so far been shut out of this game. Taking the throw. Referee has got watch in his hand. And there's the whistle for half-time with West Ham United leading Tottenham 1 goal to 0.
Well, undoubtedly West Ham the better side in this first half, but just 10 minutes before the end of the first half, I thought Tottenham came more into the picture, and I think this was due to the fact that Greaves, the inside right of Spurs, had moved much more up into the attack, and I think that undoubtedly Greaves will cause a lot of problems to the West Ham defence in this second half. And as the players come out on the pitch, I hand you back to Kenneth Wolstenholme.
So Tottenham Hotspur trailing by 1-0. Still searching for this elusive first away win of the season. And to start the second half, a determined bunch of inside forwards. Jones, then Saul, the fair-haired one, actually red hair, and Greaves. And it's Spurs who start the second half. Greaves trying to come through, and is rather a terrible story. We just heard from the press box, none of the Tottenham players know it, about Dave Mackay having been carried off in a reserve match, having broken the leg again, the same leg as he broke at Manchester United. So that's a bit of sad news for Spurs. It's unconfirmed, of course. His bucket for West Ham. Voice to Burn. Mullery to Jones. Beale. Still West Ham's quicker than Tottenham. Tottenham still lacking this vital punch. Up comes Bond, trying to find Seeley. Henry with the throw. By the sun, I think, then. More, and up comes Burkett. Foul pushed in the back. And caught right on the back of the knee as well, I think. Painful blow. Free kick to West Ham. Moore with the free kick. To Hurst. Got the free kick. A fine effort by Hurst. And it's a corner. And the tall centre-half-back, Martin Peters. That is number 5 coming up for this corner. Got a lot of tall lads in the penalty area then, with Hurst, Seeley, Peters. And Dyson being fouled by Hurst. Free kick to Spurs. Perhaps noticed Dyson turning round in a bit of tempo. Mr. McCabe, this is the way to control a game, is having a bit of fun with him. No doubt saying this rich Sheffield humour. All right, Terry, I saw it. About 2 feet smaller than Bond. Now it's Jones to Henry. Comes Jones into Greaves. It's a fine centre by Jones. Now then, Henry will get a shot in. Comes Greaves. Oh, that's typical Jimmy Greaves, no Dyson. And it's Boyce who gets in the way. What a fine bit of play by Greaves. Certainly deserved the goal. Boyce. Ouch, that's the bad one. And Knowles to Mulray. Well, this big Tottenham contingent really roaring their favourites on now. It's Mulray. Saul. Well, Greaves would have needed stilts for that one. Throw to West Ham. Norman to Mulray. Mulray and Norman have to watch this twin threat from West Ham of Byrne and Hurst. And Seeley. Throw to West Ham. No wonder Bond scratches his head about that one. 5 minutes of the second half gone. West Ham still leading 1-0. Bovington shadowed Greaves so well, finding Sissons. Dyson finding Jones. Bovington, then Boyce. Now Robertson. To Beale. 7. West Ham men covering their goalkeeper. Here comes Dyson. Take it up for Beale. Dyson again. And to give you some idea of how well West Ham attacked then, the man who blocked the first shot was Johnny Byrne, the West Ham centre forward. Getting on top now. So to Spurs. Into Jones. Henry. Mulray back to Henry. This is Knowles. Right back to Mulray. Dyson. Dyson, a pair of great keenness and energy. And far then Mulray putting his loving arms round Boyce. That's not allowed unless he scored a goal. Away goes Mr. McCabe again. Not quite so fast that time, so didn't raise a cheer. Bond with the free kick for West Ham. Then obviously thought Sissons was moving up, but he wasn't. Throw to Spurs. Here's Beale. To Greaves. Greaves coming into the game a lot more than he did in the first half. Beale back to Mulray. There's Jones taking a fine position on the right wing. Knowles to Jones. Now Mulray. Timely interception by Boyce, and now it's Hurst. Burns up there with him, Seeley on the right wing. Disappointing ending. On the scene comes Robertson with that bad one from Bond. And giving the corner to Spurs. Once again, Greaves to take the corner. Norman's up there, but now Jones. There's Gorman. There goes Burkett to Sissons. Norman having to chase back to get in defence. Into Hurst. And Norman chased back just in time, didn't he? Up now with Jones. Tottenham really throwing everything into it now. Saul. Robertson, now Greaves. Offside given against Robertson. Up with Moore. Now Hurst back to Boyce. 10 minutes of the second half gone. No, West Ham leading 1-0. Spurs on top now, and it's Jones. To Robertson. He must score it. There's Jimmy Greaves, who's equalised after 56 minutes. And that's what Jimmy Greaves thinks ought to be done now. Everybody in to get the goal that will put Spurs in the lead. It's one each. Oh, with the chips down, this game should explode with excitement. Certainly Spurs deserve that goal. Now Hurst to Boyce. Moore. Bovington forward to Moore. Mullery taking over. Up now with Greaves. Moore coming back. Bovington. Now Jones. Certainly having all the breaks. Lovely bit of play by Moore. Foul by Robertson. And free kick to West Ham. Saul, Tottenham. Now here's Bob. Mullery, the right half, playing the role of a second centre half for Tottenham. Peters. Mullery did well to make that back pass with Byrne worrying him from behind. Oh, that's Saul. In comes Dyson. Now Saul. Oh, West Ham looking as if they're in trouble now. Great revival by Tottenham. Now Hurst. Finding Byrne. Back now with Seeley, and it's Bond moving up. Quarter of an hour, second half gone, 1 goal each. And a lot of the shine, a lot of the sheen has gone off West Ham. Face of this splendid Tottenham comeback. Sissons, it's still in play. This now though, and it's West Ham's throw. Very silly, that's Jones and Greaves tracking him away. That's Ron Henry really talking to Mullery. I think Mr. McCabe is wisely allowing the Tottenham players to quieten Mullery down. Free kick to West Ham. Time, so the game of such excitement and tension, bound to be little flare-ups like that. Anyway, the Tottenham players have wisely calmed Mullery down. Bovington covering well. Dyson a wee bit over enthusiastic. Mr. McCabe really threatened him that time. Now it's Moore. Burkett. Moore again. Greaves has gone back, so Bovington has gone with him. There's Greaves just behind him is Bovington. There's Bovington. That's Hurst. Riding a little too much in the middle now. Oh, it's a beautiful through ball. Roberts to Jones. Penalty. Penalty to Tottenham. And it's dead shot Jimmy Greaves to take it. Score 1-1. Beautiful goal by Greaves. Beautifully taken penalty. "26 minutes of the second half gone, and Jimmy Greaves has put Spurs into a 2-1 lead. Well, there's 2-goal Jimmy Greaves, and West Ham have really been knocked off their perch by this tremendous second half rally of Tottenham's. Tottenham with much the better side in this second half. Jones, Greaves. Seeley. behind to Boyce. Seeley to Boyce. Penalty! Penalty! A blatant push in the back. No argument about that at all. There couldn't be any argument about that. Knowles pushed in the back, Seeley in the back. So, a minute after Spurs have gone into a 2-1 lead with a penalty, West Ham have the chance to draw level with a penalty. I just can't see on what Spurs are basing their appeals against this decision. So Byrne, who got the first for West Ham, is taking the penalty. The chance to be a 2-goal man, just like Jimmy Greaves has become. What tension there is now. Dead miss it. He has done it. Save by Kenneth. Oh, this Irish boy is the hero of Tottenham. Oh, what more do you want for your money's worth? 2 penalties in as many minutes. 1 scored, 1 saved. Number 9 is Saul. Greaves there with him. Here's Greaves. Fine game he's played in the second half. Now to Jones, leaving it for Robertson. Well played, Norman. Up to Jones. That's it. Famous Jones back heel again, this time to Beale. Rarely do we see Stanley using the long kick. West Ham's throw. Boyce to take it. Boyce has now moved up as an all-out attacker. Usually he's a midfield player. This is Boyce. Up goes Byrne. A beautiful goal! Well, there's Bugsy Byrne. Made it 2-all with 13 minutes left. Pull your stockings up, Byrne. 13 minutes left, and both these teams have been all out for the winning goal because every man has given everything in this game. More. Well, they'll talk and argue about this game all week in the pubs, clubs, north and in East London. Back to Knowles. He's going to give it a crack. He's got one of his shin pads. Roll his stockings down. With a rival crowd, West Ham, Tottenham. The referee getting into the act now. Right through the ground. Hands by Long. Free kick to West Ham. That is Beale and Mullery linking arms, and now Jones joining them. I think they'll have to get back a bit. Solemn pacing of 10 yards. Sissons in Mill's house. Left, 2 goals each. bothering the players now. Anything can happen. And Knowles to Greaves. More, is it over? No, it isn't over. A lovely clearance through to Hurst. Boyce taking over, back to Sissons. Out to Seeley. Saved by Jennings. Well, this game swings from end to end so much, it's rather like watching a tennis match. In fact, the weather is good enough for tennis. Greaves would throw for Tottenham. Here comes Bond. Various chants now rolling into one with West Ham Tottenham. You'd think it was a new London borough they've just formed. Up comes Knowles. Tottenham's throw. West Ham have changed their formation now. They're using Hurst and Boyce upfield. Burns coming back. He's lying deep. More to Burns. It's Hurst. Boyce. Here's Burn. Out to Seeley. Boyce back again to Seeley. Sort of exciting, thrilling game, so full of incident that it's almost certain that a last-minute goal is going to decide it. Here comes Bob. Reeves beating Bovington up now to Dyson. Inside the ball. Number 10 is Hurst. Seeley. Good shot to the outside of the right foot. Swerved and dipped. Would have been a nasty spinning ball for Jennings to take in the Tottenham goal. 5 minutes left for play. 2 goals each. And a really splendid game of football. Away goes the Tottenham fly. Stopped illegally by Boyce. To take the free kick for Tottenham. Birkin. Very tough with Roberts. Tottenham's throw. Beale to take the throw. Moore. No, it's out of play. Throw to West Ham. Into Moore, who comes pounding up. Now Boyce. And this is Sissons. Henry sensibly giving away a corner. Now that surely everyone's going to pound up for this one. Moore is up there. Not in the penalty area, though. Seeley with the corner for West Ham. Hurst. And the goal! Byrne has got his hat-trick. Well, hard to say who actually scored that, but never mind about who scored it. I said that it would be a last-minute goal, and goodness, it's 3 minutes from the end, so who's arguing about a couple of minutes? It's either Boyce or Byrne who just flicked it on the line. So 3-2, West Ham in the lead. Play on, says the referee. There's Byrne! Jennings having trouble getting the ball. It was caught between the netting and the wall behind the goal. And certainly no disgrace in losing a game such as this. Spurs will play far worse and win. That's sore. Remember, they haven't lost yet. Still over a minute left for play. Now here's Jones. Reader's going to get away with assist. Norman to Knowles. All to Dyson. Coolness of Peters, the centre-half of West Ham. Henry with a throw into Beale. Up comes Mullery. Peters again quickly on the scene. West Ham have got everyone back in defence. And it's West Ham chanting and clapping. Like a lot of flamenco dances. Reeves to up to Hurst. He's puffing and blowing, and I'm not surprised. Henry up. Jones. Less stout-hearted than the West Ham fans, whistling as if they want the referee to blow the final whistle. And the final whistle's gone. And this splendid, fine, exciting game of football has been won by West Ham United 3-2 over very gallant losers at Tottenham Hotspur.
And what a splendid, exciting football match that was. I should say the best of the four we've done in Match of the Day, and we've done four good ones, haven't we? Anyway, here's Wally Barnes for his comments, if you've got over the excitement, Wally.
Well, just about, Ken, but you're very right. It was the most exciting that we've done so far, and I think there were two phases in this game. One was when West Ham were leading up until 10 minutes before half-time. They were still leading 1-0 at half-time, but they relinquished their hold on the game, and Spurs came back, fought tremendously hard, got in front by 2-1, and then West Ham picked themselves up off the floor, came back again, and finished, as I thought, deservedly 3-2. Very, very fine game indeed, one which I shall think about for a long time to come.
And we did check in the dressing room, by the way, after the game, and Johnny Byrne did put that third goal in, so Johnny Byrne got a hat-trick. Now, it's been a day of accidents and some sensational results, and the worst accident, of course, is unfortunate one to Dave Mackay, carried off in the reserve game at Tottenham. We still don't know whether the leg is definitely broken, but the spectators heard a crack when he went down, so it looks pretty bad. And Reynolds, the centre-forward of Swansea, was carried off in the first half in the game against Leyton Orient, which Leyton Orient won 5-2 away from home, which will make them cheer in East London. And another casualty was Bobby Tamling of Chelsea. He was taken to hospital with concussion during Chelsea's 1-0 win over Fulham. 2 goals for George Easton, with Arsenal beating Sunderland 3-1. And what a flop by Charlton, 3 up at half-time, and then held to a 4-all draw at Derby. But once again, the match of the day result, West Ham United 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2, a magnificent game of football. So join us again next Saturday, 7 o'clock for Match of the Day on BBC 2.